Hey everyone, welcome back to Thrifty Reviews. So I just went to the VHS Fest 3 this past weekend, saw a bunch of really awesome movies, met a couple of cool people, and of course picked up a bunch of tapes. So I thought I'm going to make a video and tell you guys everything I picked up this past weekend. So to start, I was trying to fill a few gaps in my Puppet Master collection. So I was able to get Curse of the Puppet Master, Puppet Master 5, and the first original Puppet Master. This one I had as a kid. I don't know where my copy went or what, but I'm happy to finally have it again. Then I picked up Pi. I love this movie. It's a classic, black and white, real crazy. I got Death Rage, which I haven't seen, but I hear it's good. I'm looking forward to seeing this one. Got myself a copy of Basket Case 3. It's a little bit beat up, but I love this one and the second one. I love the first one too, but the sequels I really love. I was able to get House of Psychotic Women, which I've also heard about before. Looks weird. Who can go wrong with a title like that? And I finally got myself a copy of Slaughter High. I've had the one sheet for this in my closet for years. I've always wanted to see the actual movie, and now I can. So the only two DVDs I got were Ozone, which I just finished watching this morning. I'm going to try and do a review on, hopefully right after I do this video. And I got Death Escort Service 2. I remember watching the first one a few years back. Loved it. The perfect amount of sleaze and gore. I picked up a book, surprisingly, all about the Blind Dead movies. I was able to see the first one on 35 at last year's Salt City Horror Fest, and I was able to see Night of the Seagulls at Zombie Fest 5 last month. So there was a guy near where me, my sister, and my Joey, the two people I went with, set up a box of freebies. So I got the Psycho remake, which I know is supposed to be horrible, but it's free, so I was like, what the fuck? And Darkness Falls, one of the only Tooth Fairy movies I know of. I remember watching this as a kid, enjoying it. It was free, so I picked it up. Saw this tape last year. I didn't pick it up for some reason. This is the Concrete and Case High School Girl Murder Case. Apparently limited to 5 copies. Evil Dead 2. And a nice clamshell release. She Devils on Wheels. I love the pink on this. And I got a copy of Hexercise, which I actually played this year. It's by a local guy, Matt Cannon. I was looking forward to seeing this one, and I really dug it. Then, of course, I had to pick up some Saturnus Core. I got to really expand my Saturnus Core collection. This was one of the movies they played. I was able to get it signed by Pete. Super chill guy. And I got a copy of Bobo, which I haven't watched this yet, but I'm really looking forward to this because it says it's supposed to be like a killer doll movie, and those are one of my favorite movies, so. And finally, I got some camp movies. I was able to get Easter Sunday, and I got it signed by Edward Young. Had a nice little conversation with him about Robert Zadar. Apparently he's saying this is one of his last movies before he died. Looking forward to seeing that one. Got Psycho Kickboxer. I remember seeing this cover last year, I think was the first time I saw it, and I was like, how can you go wrong? It's a fucking ninja dude, shirtless, kicking guy's head off. And I got the big box for Splatter Farm, which has the VHS and the DVD. So those are all the movies I picked up. I sadly didn't get a copy of Blood Lake. I was holding one in my hands Friday before they showed it Saturday night, and I set it down thinking I'll just maybe get it tomorrow. And then I watched it Saturday, and I just loved it. I was just kicking myself for not getting it, but hopefully soon I'll get myself a copy. Same with Sledgehammer, which was kind of disappointing. I think that was one I was looking forward to the most this weekend. and I don't know if it was because I was too drunk at that point, and the people I was there with like ended up going to bed, but just the slow motion just killed me. I was like, I couldn't deal with it. I ended up pretty much just going to bed, honestly. But overall, it was a great weekend, and I can't wait for VHS Fest 4. If you have the chance, you definitely got to check this thing out. They play awesome movies. They always get amazing guests. I don't know any other place, at least up by where I live, that you can go and you can look at this many VHS, meet amazing people, you know, hopefully do trades. It's just a great environment. But anyways, that's it for this video. See you guys in the next one.